Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, hi. Hi, hi, everybody. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Hi. 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 How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Hey, why am I lagging so much, huh? Help. Why am I lagging so much? Wait, let me... Bow, bow, bow. Try and restart the tracking thingy. Wow, 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 wow. EP, it's 3 a.m. Damn. Oh boy. Please go to bed soon. Take care of yourself, guys. But thank you for being here. Why is my model lagging so bad? Mom! Doing good? Yay! Yay! I'm happy. I'm happy you guys are doing good. What game is this? This game is called the Anonymous browser. It's not a game, it's my browser. Yeah. Hi. I'm also doing good today. I had the most tasty breakfast this morning. Do you guys want to see a picture? Do you guys want to see a picture of my breakfast? Excuse me. Did you guys ever have French toast? I had it today for the first time ever. And it was delicious. It's like, whoa. Cause now like if I'm ever like craving something sweet like this, I don't have to make crepes. That I can just put a toast, put a piece of bread on and stuff, and it's good. I did it a little bit differently than the recipes told me because I am pretty sure our bread is a bit different than the American. Look at that, guys. It was so good. It was so good. Yum, yum, yum. Cause like the recipes didn't say anything about sugar, but like the bread is salty, so I added at least a little bit of sugar, and I also added honey, and it was so good. I basically well, just a slice of white bread, and I dipped it in an egg mixed with milk, cinnamon, and sugar. Was it? Yeah, fried it. Then I drizzled honey on it. I put strawberries on it, and I put the whipped cream on it, and it was great. It was awesome. I'm gonna have this again soon. Very soon. I'm making myself hungry. Oh no. It was so good. Did you try maple syrup? I tried maple syrup with pancakes, but I don't think I'm a fan. It has a very unfamiliar taste. It has a taste that I'm not really like. It's strange. I'm not a big fan of it. So I put honey on this instead. I do like honey. Yeah, it was perfect. Like this: honey, whipped cream, strawberries. It was great. Wow. It was very tasty. Wow. Is there a savory French toast? Ooh, I mean, probably there is. Well, today guys, we have a very special stream. I am very excited about this stream, as you maybe can tell by my outfit today. We are gonna be brainstorming my own generation of ponies. It's like I have seen people do videos where they like make their own pony generation, and I love them. I love seeing people's ideas. So I wanted to make one too, but I wanted to go like a little deeper, you know? I wanted to like actually think of like what the world would be like, what would the main ponies do, like what would be their goal, what would be their thing, you know? Should we just jump into it? Let's just jump into it. Yeah! Okay, so the reason why I'm using anonymous browser is because it happened to me before. Jesus Christ. Some websites just love to. I hope it doesn't happen when you are in anonymous, but some websites, dude, they just love to be like, do you wanna log in with your personal email? Here's your personal email for everyone to see. And it just gets you doxxed. So I'm kinda hoping that does not happen when I'm in anonymous. Yeah, but also I'm gonna be taking notes on Google Doki, and I have to like, yeah. But that's fine. Boing 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 boing. Yeah, so I'm gonna be taking notes here and searching for stuff here. Aya. What's your opinion on the announcement earlier on the live action MLP movie? I don't think it's gonna work. How are they gonna be like actual real life ponies? Like how? I cannot like think of a way that would work. Are you just gonna color a actual ponies purple? Like what? Or is it gonna be like really bad CGI, or like is it gonna be like the Minecraft movie somehow? Are some like real people gonna get like transported into Equestria, but is it gonna be like all hyper realistic like the Minecraft movie? Is that it? Well, I am not excited, you know. Alicorn Steve. No, excuse me. Bah, excuse me. Did you know I've hosted biggest MLP Polish related fandom radio? Wow, cool! Okay, well, guys, it's time to start taking notes, okay? So the thing is, our G6 has to be somehow better than G4, which is very difficult to do because G4 is amazing. You know, why is my keyboard not working? G4 is amazing. Ooh! You know? But it does have some flaws. Is the thing. You know, it's not perfect. What I do not like about G4, even though I love it very much, as you can probably see, what I do not like is Twilight being the only princess, somehow being more superior to the other main six, even though they are all supposed to be equally important. You know, like that doesn't make sense. So either like everybody becomes an alicorn or nobody becomes an alicorn. They all should progress equally, even if like one is the main character of the main characters. They shouldn't be like separated like that. What I think G4 did badly also, too many princesses, too many. We got Princess Luna, Princess Celestia, amazing, lovely. But then suddenly Princess Cadence, I do absolutely love her, but then we also got Flurry Heart. Suddenly there were 4 alicorns, plus Twilight, 5 alicorns. And then like, of course they are not gonna make the other main 6 alicorns, because that would make 10 alicorns in the whole show, you know? Too many alicorns. Cadence should not have been an alicorn. She should have been a queen, a princess, but not an alicorn, just a unicorn. You know, so that the others could have been alicorns or something. Season 8 and Season 9 sucked balls. I do not like the School of Friendship. I also don't like how many races there were in the MLP. And also I not that I hate it, but I don't like shows about racism, especially like this is something that other people touched upon also in like other shows also, like shows that touch on like racism and stuff. For example, Zootopia. Cool, you know, everybody should get along. But what's the problem there is that the other creature, the other race in those shows is usually really dangerous, you know? Or like there was the Zombies Disney movie, or like I read a webcomic once where the other race were these like werewolf guys. Like the other race is always like really scary and dangerous, which doesn't really translate well into real life when we are all the same except our skin color, you know? Like that doesn't really, like, that comes out as like, guys, even though you think this other race might be really bad and scary and evil, you should be friends with them or something. Like, you know, like it doesn't translate well. And My Little Pony kinda does this too. Like, for example, the first episode with the yaks, right? There is this race in My Little Pony, the yaks, and the first time they like meet with the ponies and they are like trying to like be friends and see and like, you know, they just destroy everything. They just stomp on everything and they scream and they are so aggressive. And like, you know, that kind of that's not like really real life, how real life is and stuff. I do not like stories about racism because it teaches them wrong. I think maybe like the kinda racism between the unicorn and Pegasi and earth ponies, that works because they are just slightly different in their core. They are all the same. That works, but the other, yeah, like when the race is actually evil and like dangerous and has anger issues, then it becomes kind of a problem. Or like the dragons too. The dragons are just all mean. Their whole thing is being mean, you know. And then like it doesn't translate well. So in my G6, there's gonna be no racism. I don't want that. I don't want that in my story. I want the story to be focused about something completely different. I don't like that. Also, yeah, like I said, too many races in My Little Pony, especially after the goddamn movie. I do not like the movie because it brought so many new things that were like canon, but like they came out of nowhere and they just made a mess from the show. Like, you know, like at the beginning, you have ponies and you have Spike, so you know there are dragons there somewhere. Then we met some like interesting creatures like the breezies. They are awesome, but also they never come back. We pretty soon, like in season 1, we meet griffins. We meet Gilda. That's also cool, you know, like why not? But I also didn't like really care much about the yaks. Like sure, like those are interesting. But then suddenly like the movie is here and you have the hippogriffs, you have the heckin' parrot people, you have the like cat guy that was kinda hot, but also like those people never showed in the actual show again later. And you had changelings, and you had all these like new creatures, and it just season 8 and season 9 is not about it's not My Little Pony anymore. It's not about the ponies anymore. It's My Little Creature. right now I sound like that one sound. You cannot even say every pony anymore, and now it's every creature. Oh, am I saying any spoilers? I don't think I'm saying spoilers. I just said like, yeah, there's School of Friendships that are like multiple races now, yay. But yeah, like I think from the movie, like they made all the stuff canon, but they only kinda like kept the hippogriffs. None of the other races like showed there ever again. And like that just shows how many there were and how messy it was getting. And like, yeah, it just wasn't about the main 6 anymore. It went for way too long. Yeah. That's some like criticism I have. Also, I think in my story, I feel like they weren't really, but kinda. In MLP G4, I feel like the main 6 were kinda in a way like the chosen ones, you know? And I don't like that. They were connected to the elements of harmony from the very beginning. And I don't think I really want that in my story. I think I want my ponies to be like absolutely ordinary ponies, to like show that you know, anybody can be friends and be good and do good and be brave, and maybe slowly they become like something more, but not like from the beginning, not because like the elements chose them from the first episode. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Oh my god, I'm yapping so bad. Yeah, like you can teach about racism without actually talking about racism. Like, I don't know, just let everyone be friendly to everyone, that's all. Yeah. I have some ideas for both the characters and the world. Ah, what happened? What did I do? Oh, there we go. Beep. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So I think I'm gonna go with the typical 6 main ponies. How do you spell? Jesus, my brain becomes a slushy when I'm streaming. Jesus Christ. Yeah, ponies. Yeah. Yeah, I am silly. Okay. Well. Oh boy, I cannot like write so fast and like yap. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna throw up everything I have in my head of all the ideas I have. Okay, so I do kinda wanna do a little bit of research. Like from My Little Pony, like different generations. I've seen the whole thing of G4, every episode of G4, many times. And I've seen the G5 movie, and that's it. And I kind of maybe want to do a little bit of like research, like what the characters were like in the previous seasons. I want to watch maybe a bit of G3, G2, G1. I heard G1 is actually pretty cool, but yeah, it's from the 80s, I think, so it's not that pretty to look at really anymore, at least for me. Just a few episodes, so I see just like how the characters were acting back then. But I think, yeah. I think like the biggest personality they had was in G4, definitely. Oh boy, I have so many thoughts about the G5. I was considering like watching also the series of G5 just to see what it was like, but I've seen the movie. I already didn't like the movie, and people are saying that the actual show is much worse than the movie, so I don't really feel like. But like, you know, guys, like, okay, can we compare? Can we compare these two? Okay. Okay, like G5 did so many things wrong. Like, you know, as a person who didn't watch much of this, let me hide a little down so you see the actual images. The thing is, G4 design of both the world and the characters and everything, it's genius, it's perfect. Like, look at Pinkie Pie and like ask a person who never watched the show, ask them, what do you think this pony is like? Point at Fluttershy, ask them the same thing. At Rarity, ask them the same thing. Rainbow Dash. They will most probably tell you, oh, this pony looks like silly, this looks elegant, this one looks shy, this one looks like a tomboy. You can figure them out from just looking at them. As a person who didn't really watch much of G5, like what are their personalities? I cannot tell. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I think this is a Zip, right? I think this one, you can figure out the best that she looks very, like tomboyish and very like similar kinda to Rainbow in a way, but like, you know, like this pony, this one at the right, she has curly hair and freckles, so I would guess that she's like a silly pony, but also her color palette is so dark. Like her mane goes from dark purple to orange. Her fur is like blue. Those are not silly colors to me. Those are like the complete opposite. So like, what's up with this pony? You know, the Sunny, the main character. Like, what is she like? She looks adventurous. I'm guessing, kinda, based on. I don't know. But like, this one, what was her name? I don't remember. She's like very silly. She's like very similar to Pinkie Pie. But again, purple and blue mane, that's cool colors. You cannot put cool colors on the warmest, silliest character. That's basic character design. Those are cool colors. Cool colors are meant for Twilight. You know, not for a silly guy. You know, stuff like that. Oh my god. Like, this is so basic. Yeah, like, and also you have like little, all the G4 looks very similar, but they have subtle differences in their faces, in their eyes especially, to again like tell you what the characters are like. Here every face looks exactly the same. They look the same, like same face syndrome. Absolutely incredible same face syndrome. I was thinking if like G5 included a guy in their group, in their main character group. I was thinking if I want to do that, and I think I ended up with the conclusion of no, but I want there to be like very important side male ponies. I already did some sketches. I have some ideas, especially for one pony. Okay, so did you know that Spike? Yeah, you know, interesting is. So when Lauren Faust created the G4 of My Little Pony, she expected little boys to also watch the show. She meant it to be mainly for little girls, but she thought like their brothers will watch the show with them, most probably. So she included Spike. But he was never really a part of the main group, really. You know, I honestly don't really like how they treated Spike. You know, like he was very helpful to them. He was a friend to them. He's Twilight's heckin' little brother, you know, but also he's not that important as all the other girls. So it kind of feels unfair that like he didn't get a spot in the main group, you know what I mean? Like, he's just the helper, he's just the assistant, and I feel kind of bad for him, you know, like I don't think that's fair. In G5 they actually put him in the main group, because they saw that a lot of boys were actually watching the show. I don't know, I guess it's good. I think that decision might be like really nice. It also shows that like guys can absolutely just be friends with girls, absolutely fine and stuff, which is good. Excuse me. I'm yapping, oh boy. Well, yeah. So, before I was saying that, you know what's interesting? My Little Pony, except the G5, they reuse ponies from other generations. Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, Twilight, Applejack, they were all characters from previous generations. I think all of them probably, actually. There was Minty. I heard a lot about Minty, actually. I heard that Minty was a very important character in G3 that completely disappeared. But I'm kinda... This is not what I've been really looking for. Yeah, this. You got Rainbow Dash, and her personality was actually very similar to Rarity. You got Pinkie Pie, you got Sweetie Belle, you got Cheerly, you got Scootaloo. You know, like these are all characters that are reused. And I wanna kinda do that too. I wanna mainly make original characters maybe, but I had an idea for one character that I'm kinda proud of. I'm gonna show her to you. I started doing the sketches today, just kinda putting my ideas on paper. Wait, fuck, are you guys seeing my stuff? That's not good. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Hey. So one character I wanna reuse from G4 is actually Octavia. She is if you maybe don't know who I am yapping about. This girl. But like change her design quite a lot to match with the other ponies. But yeah, I had ideas for her. She's so cool. She's cool. Damn, should I put Vinyl Scratch in the main 6 too? Cause I don't wanna separate them. Look at them, they are so gay. But yeah, my idea for her. These are my my kinda like pony ideas so far I have. They are not perfect, but they are not even like supposed to be, you know. Like you just gotta do something and then make it perfect later. Can't have Octavia without Vinyl. Maybe. I do want to have a blue pony, so it might be... Ooh, I might do that, actually. So, my idea for Octavia would be... Okay, hear me out, okay? So... So, first let me tell you about like stuff I want to have in the show. Stuff I think are important to talk about and like kids should learn and like would be cool to have that. I want a pony, one of the main 6, be in a relationship, because I wanna show kids from like early age like what good relationships are like, and like how dating works and like all that stuff. I think it would be nice to show. As well as having some like that's like when I said like I want to have important male background ponies. That's one of them, and I thought it would be really cute if I had a very like gloomy, dark looking pony mixed with a very bright, happy, silly pony. Somehow like the black cat and the golden retriever, you know. So that's Octavia. Octavia here in my universe, what I am thinking for her is that she looks very serious. She looks very unapproachable, and so not many ponies really like talk to her because they are kinda like scared of her. She doesn't talk much. She doesn't like put herself out there. And so she's not really used to having many friends. She feels like she doesn't even like need them. She got used to being kinda lonely. But then she meets then she meets ponies that suddenly like do want to talk to her, and she's like, oh wait, this is actually nice, and I kind of do like this like friendship kind of thing. And so she starts learning like how to have friends basically, because she never really had that, I feel like. I think she's trying to become like a really famous musician. I think I'm gonna switch maybe from her playing the cello to her playing the violin, mainly just because I like the violin better. But maybe not, maybe I won't. Maybe I won't, because it's easier to sing while you... Maybe I won't, actually. I'm thinking about that, but I do like violins better. But also, okay, hear me out. This might sound very woke. Wow, so woke. Put that away from our children. Take that away from our children. Anyway, I want two of the characters to have, one to have autism and one to have ADHD, to show what it can look like and what it like, how it is. G4 already did this with Maud. They don't specifically say oh, she's autistic, but well, like we all know she's heckin' totally absolutely autistic. I kinda want them to actually say it though. I kinda do, because I think that's kinda like missing in media. And I think for Octavia, her main like autism, yeah, I think I'm gonna make Octavia autistic. I think she's like very not great with social cues. She struggles with eye contact, and she's very hyperfixated on music, specifically on some specific band or like a musician. If you go to her room, she's gonna have every single like vinyl from that like band. She's gonna like collect a lot of stuff like that. She always takes things so literally. Yeah, that's what I kind of want her to be. I'm thinking if that like golden retriever boyfriend of hers would not actually have the ADHD, it could be cool to have a neurodivergent couple. You know what I mean? You see the vision, guys? I feel like that could be really cute, as well as really like educational in a way. You see my vision? You see my vision, guys! Anyway. I am on fire! Oh my god! Anyway. And I do wanna have like one of the main six have autism or something, because like I think it's nice if like it's the main character that has something. It's not just a random background character, you know what I mean? To be honest, the main six in G4, they all are messed up in their own ways. You get Fluttershy with terrible social anxiety, maybe autism too. I've seen people saying like, oh, she's probably autistic too, and I was like, you know what, that maybe, I don't know. Not really sure that much about Fluttershy, but she might be. You got, you know, Pinkie Pie is a mess. I've seen like a theory that all the main six are supposed to represent a different like personality disorder. No, is that, yeah? Am I dumb? Is that what it's called? No. Yeah? Am I stupid? I don't know. Jesus. Yeah. I don't remember exactly what it was. But I think that's kind of dumb. I don't think all of them have something. But yeah. I think Fluttershy is the like best example of like, yeah, she that girl's, yeah, she's relatable. Yeah, Rainbow Dash absolutely has ADHD. Yes, you are right. There was the testing 1, 2, 3, that one episode, where she's trying to learn about the history of the Wonderbolts, and she cannot sit still. She cannot pay attention, and the episode has a very nice ending where they show that there are multiple ways for people to learn, and some people learn differently, and the way Rainbow Dash was able to learn all of this was by observing stuff while doing something else. While she was flying, she was watching her friends like play out the history, and that's how she learned, and that's very nice. Yeah. Yeah. I kinda for Teacup and Waffle Cone, those were just ideas I had in my head, mostly about like the design. I thought it would be really cool to have an ice cream pony. You can see that I made her hair look like the chocolate vanilla twisted ice cream. Her name is Waffle Cone, and she makes ice creams. She's very sweet, and I don't know. I will have to work on her a bit more. Teacup, I just wanted a green pony, and I love the name Teacup. I think, yeah. Didn't really think about them that much. So far, thought mostly about Octavia and her stuff. Hello, Foxy, hello! Peepa! Yeah, Jesus Christ. Guys, if I ever again say, oh, I think I might be autistic, but I'm not sure, I'm not diagnosed or anything, just remind me of this stream, okay? Just remind me of this stream, and I think that will yeah, that will be the answer. Yeah. So, those are my ideas. This is my idea so far. I don't know if I'm super happy with the color palette I chose for the ponies. The thing is, thank you for the headband. The thing is, I want to have a good, like, cohesive, like, looking together color palette. And, like, I want to have one character that's very dark and gloomy, like Octavia here. I definitely want that, but then I have to like make the color palette work with that color while still making it look friendly. You know what I mean? Like with G6, I mean G4, all the ponies are very pastel colored, which feels very inviting, very friendly, very sweet, very cute. Since I want to have a dark pony in the main 6, I need to change the color palette according to that. But I think I'll make it work. I think like this color palette works pretty well. What I'm kind of worried about is I feel like there has to be a pink pony. I feel like if this show is marketed towards little girls, there has to be a pink pony, right? And I don't have pink here because the pink does not fit into the color palette. I have red. I can add like pink tones to the red pony maybe somehow, but well, but those are just like little things. Oh, what? Yeah. You could have the light ponies have a dark color accent while the dark ponies have a light color accent. Probably. I'll make it work like that, probably, yeah. Like, you can already see that, well, not really, but Teacup's eyes are the same color as Waffle Cone's hair. I wanna reuse, like, the colors like that, you know, like, Waffle Cone's bow and eyes are gonna be the same color as the future to be made blue pony and stuff. I think I might actually do the blue pony as vinyl scratch. Maybe. But the thing is, they are so gay together. And Octavia is not gonna be gay in this universe. They are not actually gay, but I mean, look at them. They are roommates. They were roommates, you know? They can live together. In my eyes, that's lesbian. Remember, if you have a roommate that's the same gender, I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. Okay. So the bigger question is now, how do we make the characters work together? You know, what I think I need to think about is, first, we should kinda have an idea of the world the characters are gonna be set in, are gonna live in, so we can kinda like make the characters in a way they fit into the world, not the other way around. Every time, you know. Oh my god! I am also working on a VTuber character design video. I've been on for months. Jesus, I kind of forgot about it. But my point in there also was like, if you are making a VTuber and you wanna have a lore with that VTuber, please make the lore first and the design after, because you can absolutely tell when a VTuber had that design made first, and then the person was like, okay, but how does this VTuber have lore? You have a... Oh my god, okay, I am not saying any names. I'm gonna just make this up, okay? If this fits any VTuber, I am not targeting them. This is made up, okay? Let's say you have a bunny witch maid girl, I don't know, just bunch of little things like this, and I don't know, those three really doesn't combine well, but you know, like you make a character like this, like bunny witch, I don't know, cloud girl, and then like you try and make a lore from there, and like you can tell that you are like really trying to make it make sense. So always make the lore first, which is exactly what I should be doing here. The thing is, my brain is going brr brr, and I am having character ideas, but that is okay. I can throw up character ideas and change them later. You know, the main thing is that it makes sense in the final result. But yeah, you need to make the world and then put characters in that world that makes sense. I don't make sense. I am an axolotl girl. The thing is, I don't have lore, so I can be whatever I want. Hee. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Why am I an axolotl girl? I have no idea. I just grew gills out of my head one day and ta-da! So my dad was an axolotl and my mom was the human. Oh, that would be weird. No, I don't want to think about that. Oh, it reminds me of that one song. It reminds me of the I am a goddamn mother freaking cowboy. Mama was a cow. No, my daddy was a cow and my mommy was a boy. half man, half cow, that's me, a cowboy, doodle-la, life's a nightmare. My mama was a boy. Anyway, oh boy, I am letting my brain just go wild today. I knew it was gonna happen, guys. You know, like when I stream, normal streams, all my other streams, I am focusing on being a kinda normal person with normal thoughts, making sense. Today I'm letting loose. Today I'm just spitting out all the stuff I have in my head. Done. I plan on working on empty template for VTubers who don't want to put effort into much lore and have at least an explanation on why they exist. I feel like you don't really have to have that if you don't wanna. Like me. But yeah. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we gotta do the world. And also, what's also important, I wanna do a little research on different like character tropes. To see like, you know, like I cannot have a bunch of characters and then realize, oh wait, their personalities don't match at all. Like, why are they even friends? Like there's no interesting dynamics between them. You know, I don't want to have that. We need to do our research on that too. I also don't want to steal from G4 as much as I can. I think Octavia, the pony I just yapped about, I think that's a good one, because there is no character like that in G4. Well, there is. There's literally Octavia, but she's not the same as my Octavia will be. You know. Hello, Icy Cloud. Welcome. But yeah, like for example, like Waffle Cone. In my head, she's a silly ice cream pony, but like she looks right now very much like Pinky. You know, like the thing is, I would like to have a character relief, silly character in my world, in my, you know. But I need to figure out a way so it's not just, oh, this is cheap, this is just a Pinkie Pie copy, you know. Or I cannot have a smart character that's just gonna be Twilight. I cannot just have a tomboy character that's gonna be Rainbow Dash, you know. I need to figure out something new. I was trying to think about like other cartoon shows that I used to watch. But the thing is, you know, like my other show that I was super into when I was younger, and I still really love it to this day, is Lego Ninjago. But if I like take inspiration from there, you have Kai, a hot-headed fire guy, kinda egotistic, thinks mostly about himself. Well, that sounds very similar to Rainbow Dash. You have Jay, the comic relief, the just silly guy who often screams and doesn't take stuff seriously much. Oh, that just sounds like Pinkie Pie. You know, you have Zane, that's the smart guy who takes everything literally. He's literally a robot, you know, in a way. He kinda is similar to Twilight in a way, kinda. So like, you know. And these are all like character tropes. And like you gotta put always a little spin on them, so they don't repeat too much. It's not really surprising that the common character tropes are taken. Exactly. So like, there are gonna be similarities, but I don't just want it to be the same. I need to figure out how to spin it so it's like similar, share, but original still. Ninjago speak, it was awesome, right? Jump back, kick back, whip around and spin. Is Applejack counted as tomboy or no? I wouldn't say Applejack is a tomboy. I think Applejack is not. Applejack is just a country gal that is very strong and stuff. Well, now, the difficult part. Now that I have told you all the stuff that I already have in my head, and like what I don't like about G4, even though it's absolutely awesome, like I was hoping like once I figured out the flaws with G4, I could go from there and like not make those flaws in my story. Speaking of flaws, I gotta give flaws to all the main characters so they can grow, but yeah, I think it's better to think about the characters later, after we have at least a basic idea of the world they are gonna live in. How about a pony with a secret second identity? That does not exist yet, but I'm not sure if it would work. A two-faced pony would be interesting. Heteromorphic too. What does heteromorphic mean? Maybe a clumsy silly character, though maybe I'm just thinking about Drippy. I love Drippy. Like, we cannot have the drama queen, right? Because that's just rarity. Oh, I love how dramatic she is. Two different colored eyes. Isn't that heterochromia? Yeah. Heterochromia. Yeah. It's okay. No worries. Yeah. So let's brainstorm about the world. I think actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna take notes on my phone because I type faster on my phone, so I can kind of keep up better. So I'm not gonna be using VBridger anymore. So just a webcam. So I can be taking notes on my phone. So about the world, the thing is, the world of Equestria is already perfect. This is so difficult because oh my god, Ponyville is the perfect place. Equestria is the perfect place because for a show like this, what you need is a world that is magical but familiar, so the audience can easily imagine themselves living in that world. And G4 does that so perfectly. It's so difficult to think of anything better. Like I don't know where my main characters should live. If I put them in a small town, that's just gonna be Ponyville. If I put them in a big town, I don't know, it might not really be that cozy anymore. They need to live in the same place somehow. Like if you think about it, your main characters have to either like go to the same work, the same school, or like live in the same place, so that they can like see each other often and meet each other often. I cannot have them live in like different parts, you know, different cities. So I will have to think of a place where all of them would be. And also like I don't like the world really of G5. Again, I only saw the movie, but well, what I don't like especially is phones. No, do not bring modern technology to cartoons. Absolutely not. Maximum is flip phone, okay? I sound like such a boomer, but no, no phones, no smartphones at all. Terrible. That is a very boomer take, but I stand by it. Smartphones make every show much worse, and it does not age well. If you make the characters go like, ooh, I'm gonna upload this on my pony snap. No. And you have to remember that these shows will always be written and made and yada by grown people, by adults. So you cannot be like, oh, hello there, fellow kids, we know how it is in your generation. No, just stick with the old stuff. Everybody relates to that. Everybody relates to ponies, even if they did not ever see a phone in their lives. It ruins the fantasy, yes, absolutely. Again, we are back at the problem of how do we make the world better than in G4, because they do have technology. They are not in the Middle Ages, but they have very specific, like, they have trains, but they don't have cars, you know? They don't have planes, they have air balloons. You know, like, they are very picky about what type of technology is in that world. I am doing my Fufu came here in my room, and I am in my full-tism mode. I am yapping about ponies while I am doing my little hand claps, my little stim move. Beep. Yeah. Speaking of, like, the characters are not in the Middle Ages. Should we put them in the Middle Ages? Nah. I wouldn't like that. Like, G5, like, it's a mix. It's a mix of like different time periods. I feel like it's not like, oh, G4 is similar to the 1500s, you know? You cannot really say that. You know. Because in the 1500s they probably did not have cupcakes. I'm pretty sure. So like, I think the trick might be like, take the stuff about the modern world that everybody loves and take away the stuff we hate. Or make the stuff we hate older, make it like in the time where it didn't suck. Again, we are at the G4 though, so... No, I don't want it to be medieval. MLP in Kingdom Come, Deliverance World. Oh boy. What kinda is like coming to my mind? Maybe would be arcane, maybe. Like a steampunky type of world, maybe? Arcane is definitely like very dark, but it is also very like fantasy. And they do have technology, but it's not modern. Something like that could work. What if I say locations? Yeah, like this is... Oh, you cannot see. Sorry. like this is pretty. This is pretty. I did have an idea, maybe, to make them live in a bigger city than Ponyville is, but not as big that it's like overwhelming. Just like so that is like fun stuff to do. Like they can go to I don't know, a karaoke bar or something. I could try and take inspiration from some animes. I am kind of thinking of like old London. If you're catching the vibe, but not the ugly London. The like, you know what city was very pretty? In Spy Family, I really like the city they are living in, and the architecture and the like vibe of that. Like that's pretty. That's very pretty. Maybe. It still needs to be cozy. It still needs to be cozy. Nostalgia vibe? Yeah, kinda. I'm maybe thinking also of like European architecture. Like I do love Prague. I do love Prague a lot. I do love these types of houses a lot. They are beautiful. Maybe we could have something like that in there. They already kinda did that though with like Manhattan in Ponies. How do you spell that? I don't know how to spell that. Maine. Like Maine. Money. Yeah, they already kinda did that. This is difficult. This is difficult. Makes me imagine more colorful Professor Layton. I have no idea what that is, but let me... Ooh! Oh, interesting. Yeah, like old-timey stuff maybe, but with like a cozy vibe to it. Professor Layton and the Unwound Future? It's a game. That games take place in London. I don't know how to get examples of the backgrounds though. I see the vibe. I see the vibe. Maybe it could be this like old-timey type of city, but like more colorful and cozy. But it could be maybe cool. Maybe. I'm thinking like, I just like had a interesting thought. Like I was scared that like, oh, but if we put them in a big city, what if that feels too big for the audience then? But I just remembered a kids show that absolutely does this, and it does not have problems with it at all. And that show is Miraculous Ladybug. It takes place in Paris. Miraculous takes place in Paris, and it never felt too big. It never felt too big for me to grasp. So I think a place similar to Prague might feel nice. Might actually not be a bad choice. MLP from Prague. Yeah. Teehee. I might be biased, but I love Prague, guys. I have been there a couple of times, and it has always been such a good time. It was always such a good time. Like I live in a small town, and I love it here. It's awesome, but also there's nothing much to do really. Like when me and Fufu wanna go out, it's like, well, okay, but what do we do when we are out, you know? Like there's not really much things to do. But when we like had some trips or like small vacations in Prague, it was awesome. It was awesome. So I am thinking that might be different enough from G4. Prague is beautiful, best city I ever visited. Yay! I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, like that. It's so pretty. I think that's it. Okay. Write it down. Write it down. Write it down. Write it down. Okay. So Prague minus the homeless people. I don't think we have there's a big problem with homelessness in Prague, but like you will see a couple of them, unfortunately. Living in big European looking city like Prague, but more cozy and colorful. Nice. Didn't see any homelessness when I was there. I'm mostly talking about like just beggars. Which might not always be homeless, but are probably, yeah. Anyway, I don't want to talk about stuff like that. Like it's sad. You know, yeah. Yeah. I think this is good place. But that comes to my question. That comes to a question of, there will probably be some kind of a ruler of the world. I think they did a genius job with Luna and Celestia, like the princess of the sun and the princess of the moon, like kapa, and genius, lovely. Like, what better things am I supposed to do? Well, I had an idea. If I was actually pitching this show to Hasbro, they might not say yes to this because I don't think it can be marketable as toys for little girls, but well, we don't have to think about it that much, I guess. What if there are not actual pony rulers, but instead it's something more supernatural, something more magical? What I'm thinking of them to kind of like look like, it's when that's how you spell it. Okay, these are the Wendigos in My Little Pony. I am thinking of these kinda creatures looking to be like the protective spirits of the world, maybe. There might be like 3 of them. Maybe they could represent like the earth ponies and unicorns and stuff. Or they would all be alicorns. That's kind of the best I got, because I am not sure if G5 had it. If they did, they did not put it in the movie, so if they didn't put it in the movie, I don't think they did it, because I think they would mention it in the movie. Ooh, this is pretty. But yeah, you see the vision? Like, it would not be actual ponies, but it would be something like this. Something like that. And, I had like this kinda idea, very vague idea what could happen in the first episode. Like, I don't know. Okay, this is very much unfinished, but like, these horse spirit thingies are the protectors of the world, of the pony world, you know? And there is a threat, you know, like coming to the pony world, and everybody's panicking, like, what's happening? Everybody's running, and the main ponies stop, and they are like, why are the protectors, I don't know what they are called, not protecting us? Something bad must have happened. Like, we need to go there and see, like, what happened. Otherwise we are all doomed. Like, something happened to them, definitely. So they will like run up the castle, something, where these like magical thingies would like be, and they would see that yes, something like did happen to them, and so they would have to go on a quest, on something to like free them, to help them, and that's how they would become the like main heroes of the story. It wouldn't give them supernatural rainbow powers. I think kinda the elements of harmony, I love them a lot, but in some episodes it just felt like, oh, a bad guy is here. Come on, girls, let's put on our you know, elements of harmony necklaces on and blast this bad guy with a friendship rainbow. It didn't feel that deserved sometimes, in some cases. So I would like to avoid that. Like they might get something from doing this, from like being brave and stuff, but they wouldn't get like superpowers, I think. Yeah. I don't know how this would work. I'm trying to think of like some maybe like anime that would be like kind of similar, that I could like grab inspiration from. I cannot really think of anything though. What I kind of wanna try and take some inspiration from is my other most favorite show. Maybe even actually more favorite than ponies, maybe, which is Adventure Time. I would like to take some inspiration from that. I think what Adventure Time did really well was the Lich. We could have something like the Lich in My Little Pony. Some villain that is not there just for one season, gets blasted with rainbows and then never appears again. A thread that is there till the end of the show. And it's just, you know, that could be good. That could be a good idea. It might be a bit scary for little girls, but I feel like Adventure Time did a lot of scary things and got away with it, so... so, you know... yeah, this guy... Like, this guy is deaf, you know? Isn't that so cool? I think maybe let's not say it's deaf. Maybe let's make him a little less scary. A little bit less scary than this. But yeah, having like an actual like a really evil and a really powerful bad guy that is constantly like lurking in the shadows, that could be great. That could be great. I don't know if you guys have seen Adventure Time, but if no, then you absolutely have to. You absolutely have to. No, like Adventure Time is different in a way that it focuses only on two main characters. So they just make them roommates. And that's it. You don't have to think about like 6 different characters all having to hang out with each other somehow. Like how do you put them in one place? Like how do they like all fit together? You just have to. That makes it easier. A really shitty dentist. The Lich is like death, but he kills everything what's alive. Yeah, his main goal, the reason why he exists in the first place, the reason, like, the thing he does is he wants to destroy everything that's alive. Just so cool. You know, sometimes a one-dimensional villain like this is the best thing you can have. And it's great to mix stuff, you know, like it's great to have one villain that's just, I wanna kill everyone. And that's it. And then you sprinkle some other villains, you don't have to have just one, and they may have deeper reasons to be evil. Jesus Christ, this episode. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Are you going to draw something? I am not probably gonna be drawing today. Today I am mostly brainstorming about stuff. Just writing notes and stuff like that. Probably no drawing today. Some other time. But wow. Yeah. So what could we like take as inspiration from Adventure Time also? Like the world of Adventure Time is insanely awesome. In a way that everything is so original. You know, like in a typical fantasy story, you have elves and you have dragons and stuff like that, the typical stuff. In Adventure Time, you have a piece of gum. You know, one of the main characters is a piece of gum. You have a magical dog that can stretch. That can stretch a lot. Like, how does the magic in this world works? Well, basically, it's difficult. It's very difficult, but it also makes sense. Like you have different magical beings taking magic from different places. You know, Hansen Abadir. He's the king of the Nidosphere. He's basically the ruler of hell, and he's just a powerful guy like that. So he's got magic. Prismo is a guy who grants wishes in the wish room. That's his type of magic. Ice King got his magic from the Crest Crown. Whoa. You got the elementals, the bubblegum, the slime, candy slime. You know, like, doesn't have a... What is this? Ew, that's disgusting. Jesus. Jesus, you. Would Wheelotties be somehow included in your MLP? I did not think about that, but probably not. Probably not. There could be like a similar creature just like running around, not being like super important, but just like a little Easter egg. You have the land of Ooh in Adventure Time, you know, and just Adventure Time is so wacky, so different than anything else that I have ever seen, that it's just it's genius. It's a genius show. Like in Adventure Time, they like their main like ruler of everything was Princess Bubblegum, but she wasn't like the ruler of the entire world. There were like multiple kingdoms with like multiple kings and queens and princesses. The magic is really difficult to grasp. Oh, I wonder how magic worked in the previous My Little Pony generations. Because I don't think it worked the same as in G4. It also in G4, the magic of the unicorns is very much tied to their cutie mark. So like, a person might think that, oh, unicorns can do everything, but that's not true. Only unicorns that have cutie mark in magic specifically are able to learn like very difficult spells and stuff. Most unicorns can only do simple like levitate stuff, and then use it for their special talent, for cutie mark. For example, Rarity's special talent is actually not making dresses, but finding gemstones, finding gems, and that's what her magic allows her to do. She's able to track like where to find these stones and stuff. So that's really good use of magic. How to make it better? My brain is starting to smoke. There's steam coming out of my head. Bah. Here's an Easter egg idea. And in time there is a TV or newspaper, there is a story about a Lottie stabbing something. I think that would be a little too violent. Can we have a group of axolotl cats doing crimes that are mildly inconvenient for the people, like a bit annoying but not annoying enough to do anything against them? Yes. Perfect idea. I've never watched Adventure Time. Is it fun? It's amazing. It's the best show ever. I love it. I love it so much. Okay. That's interesting. We got some interesting ideas. I got some new ideas now. Woof. Damn, I think I lost my brain power, guys. I think my brain finally got tired. But yeah, I plan to make a whole like video, maybe about this, about making a G6 of My Little Pony. I kinda would like to maybe make a pony channel, a second channel just for pony videos, because I have ideas. Maybe not just pony videos, I'll see. But yeah. No, I did not watch Sophia. That show completely missed me. But yeah. Okay, I got some new ideas. That's good. Thank you so much, guys, for your ideas too. I think I do like the like bigger city, old European architecture, but make it cozy, make it magical. I will try and watch like maybe a couple of episodes from the old generations just to see like what MLP, like how the world works, how the magic works there, how different was it, if we can like bring back something from those generations, you know. Yeah. Okay. I'm fighting myself on making a Lottie, so now I can't pick the main color. Free didn't have much magic from what I've heard. Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. Also, what I would like to maybe fix a little is that I feel like in G4 it says that like ref ponies are like more strong, have like bigger strength, But I mean, they don't really ever show that. I feel like ref ponies have kinda nothing. So I'd like to figure out like what we could do with ref ponies to kinda give them something a little special too, you know? Fun? Yeah. It's like every time somebody is making a pony OC, nobody wants to be an elf pony. Cause they have nothing. So we should give them a little something. A little magic too. I think in G5 they gave them something. But I'm not sure. I don't see G5. Okay. Well. Hello. I think that's my brain capacity. I don't think I can I can think about this for much longer than that. I will probably still yap about it in other streams. I will keep you guys updated maybe on my progress if you guys would like that. Even if you would not like that, I will probably do it, because I mean, I cannot shut up about ponies. And let me see if anybody else is live right now. Oh, Tama is live. Okay, guys, let's rate Tama. Tama is my friend. Tama is very nice VTuber. Go say hi to Tama. A raid message is my full raid. Thank you so much for being here with me, guys. I know this is a stream that maybe does not it's not something that everybody can like watch and relate to. Not everybody likes ponies, not everybody grew up watching that, but even if still you guys were here and you watched anyway, thank you, that's very nice. It's very nice of you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. So go say hi to Tama. Thank you. Tomorrow is New Year's. Tomorrow, guys. I hope you have some fun plans. I hope you will go watch the fireworks, and I will see you guys next year. Get it? Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. See you next year, guys. Ha ha ha. I am such a comedian. Wow. Guys, wait, I cannot make those jokes yet, but oh my god. Warning. On my next stream, there is gonna be a lot of I didn't take a shower since last year type of jokes. So just be prepared. Yeah. See you next year, everybody. Have a good New Year's celebration. I'm excited to do the New Year's bingo. I'm really excited to see like what resolutions we did get to do, because I absolutely forgot what I put on that card at the beginning of the year. So yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Go say hi to Tama. As always, if it's also night for you, I wish you good night. If it's not, I wish you a wonderful day. And I will see you next